Learning English, Asking and Telling Time. Hello and welcome to our English language learning video series. In today's lesson, we will focus on the topic of asking and telling time. This is an essential skill when it comes to communicating in English, so let's get started. Asking for the time is a common situation in everyday conversations. There are two main phrases you can use. 1. What time is it? This is a straightforward and commonly used question to ask for the current time. You can use it in formal and informal situations alike. 2. Do you have the time? This is another way to ask someone for the time. It is slightly more formal than the previous phrase and can be used in situations where you want to be more polite. Remember, when asking for the time, it's important to be polite and respectful. Now, let's move on to the next section. When it comes to telling the time in English, there are a few key components to keep in mind. Let's break it down. 1. Hour. The hour is the first part of the time expression. It represents the number of hours that have passed since midnight. 2. Minutes. The minutes indicate the number of minutes past the hour. They range from 0 to 59. 3. AM, PM. In English, we use the 12-hour clock system. We differentiate between morning and afternoon, evening by using AM, ante-meridiem, for the time before noon, and PM, post-meridiem, for the time after noon. To form a complete time expression, we usually start with the hour, followed by the minutes, and then specify whether it is AM or PM. For example, 2:30 p.m., 2:30 in the afternoon, 9:15 a.m., 9:15 in the morning. It's important to note that we often use the word o'clock to indicate that it is exactly the specified hour with no minutes. For example, 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, no minutes specified. Now that we understand the components of telling time, let's practice some examples in the next section. In this section, we'll provide you with some practice exercises to reinforce your understanding of asking and telling time in English. Take a moment to pause the video and answer the questions on the screen. Then, resume the video to check your answers. 1. Exercise 1. What time is it? Answer: 10:45 a.m. 2. Exercise 2. Do you have the time? Answer: 4:20 p.m. 3. Exercise 3. Telling time: 1:30 p.m. Answer: it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Great job! Practice makes perfect, so keep practicing telling the time in English to improve your skills. Congratulations! You have learned how to ask for and tell the time in English. This is an essential skill for effective communication, and with practice, you'll become more confident in using these expressions. Remember to use "What time is it?" or "Do you have the time?" when asking for the time, and pay attention to the hour, minutes, and whether it's AM or PM when telling the time. Thank you for watching our video, and we hope it has been helpful to you. If you have any questions or suggestions for future topics, feel free to leave a comment below. Keep up the good work, and happy learning!